Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins. Come on, man. I gotta sing my pregame song for y'all boys. Nobody hear that shit. Fuck you. No, man, don't take the screen down, YouTube.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Dolphins and the Bengals under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a very sold-out Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store between the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. Takes it at the 7th. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And he was absolutely sensational throwing the football all year long, better than 40 touchdown passes. That means he made good decisions, and his team trusted him with the ball. So I can't imagine a scenario in this game where they change their philosophy. If they trusted him in the regular season, they're going to trust him now and let him turn it loose.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us to their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now it's Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot. He picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Again, it's Burrow. And it's caught. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Mixon. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands that defense tends to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way to set that aside and advance his team.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Tua now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Got a man. It's Waddle complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Here's Tua. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Dumps it off to Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And they go play action now. Burrow. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. They go play action with Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And Burrow going to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's George. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. To throw on 2nd and 6. Burrow. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. Whistles and a flag, and I believe the Dolphin got going a little early. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Looking to pass. Tua. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Open net is Waddle, complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he gets this early to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. A big gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop it well short.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So if you like field goals, you've come to the right spot. We've had 3 so far.
But this is a football game, right?
It is.
You like that one, huh? You like where I went with that? How about that one?
I like it.
Okay, but hey, let's face it. In this game right now, both defenses have responded well. They're trying to hold the line on this. You just wonder if anyone can break through with a touchdown and put some pressure on their opposition.
So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
First down, here's Burrow. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And the Bengals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. He'll get it inside the 20, and they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screen.
Touchdown, Bengals! A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a Bengals score. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. On third down, they're going to run for it here. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Pulled in at the 24. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. T. Higgins leading the Cincinnati receiving corps out for this upcoming series. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense. Is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Now back to throw. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. Here's Burrow. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. To the air again, Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Well, the goal is to get back into this game. The offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. He'll take it at the 42. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Burrow. And he fires one, but incomplete. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this up to about the 7- or 8-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Here's Tua. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. A throw there, but that's good. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals 16. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I'll see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Touchdown, Dolphins! From 13 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
and you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Burrow will throw. Quick slant caught by Chase. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Burrow looking to pass. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first. Zach Taylor's made the decision. He's going to go ahead and throw out the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And again, it's Tagovailoa. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he'll be brought down at the 27. A 3-score game here late. You could probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 145 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Tua. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And this one is right through, and that'll get the deficit back to 16. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Touchdown! We say thanks for watching and so long, everybody.
All right, y'all. So that's the end of the first round of the playoffs, man. So we got the Colts winning 48-38. Bengals just won 43-28. You know what I'm saying? Look dangerous. The Raiders win 29-26. Commanders win 31-28. Cowboys win 36-23, and the Packers win 23-20. Man, good games, man. Overall, I win. I had the Colts winning, so that's 1-0. I had the Bengals winning. That's 2-0. I had the Patriots actually winning this, so that's 2-1. Had 49ers winning this, 2-2. It was just a good ass game though. Had Cowboys winning this, 3-2. Man, I had this. So I went 3-3. So yeah, I went 3-3, y'all boys, man. 3-3. You know what I'm saying? Could have got right on both of these picks right here. If them boys could have capitalized. I could have been 6-0, but shit. Like I said, I'm not perfect, man. I need to drop your predictions down below. Maybe y'all got all of them right, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got the second round of the playoffs, man. About to sim this week right here. We're going to be playing the second round of the playoffs very soon. The divisional round, man. It's going to be starting real soon, man. That's where the Bengals face. So these are matchups, man. AFC, we got the Chiefs and the Raiders, man. Like I say, I knew this kind of was going to happen. I kind of already talked about this already, this matchup right here. The Chiefs are going to beat the Raiders once again, how they did, just like how they did in the regular season series, blow them out both times. Would not be surprised they blow them out here. Chiefs, y'all know how the Chiefs get in the playoffs, man. Raiders did they looked pretty solid last week, but nah, man, the Chiefs gonna get that W, man. So I got the Chiefs win. Yeah, I got the Bengals beating the Colts, man. You know what I'm saying? I got the Bengals beating the Colts. Yeah, the Bengals got a better defense than the Bills, so I don't think the Colts will get a lot of points like how they did. But you never know, man. That boy Tommy Thomas, man, he coming, man. We're gonna see what he do against this Bengals secondary. I mean, I got the Bengals winning though. Yeah, just because, yeah, I got the Bengals winning, man. And the Colts offense got some Colts defense they good, but they got some question marks, man. And the Bills get 38 points. That's a lot of points, man. The Bengals definitely. So I think it'll be a high scoring game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got the Bengals pulling it off on the road. They got pulling the road. Got the boys pulling it out on the road type shit. So yeah. Then the NFC side, I got the Panthers, man. Right here, Cowboy dominated the Cardinals last week, man. But Cowboys, man, this Panthers offense is obviously way better than the Cardinals offense. So they gonna have to actually play some defense, man. You know what I'm saying? They gotta play some good defense for all four quarters. Najee Harris and them boys, they coming, man. They got good receivers, DJ Moore, JSN. You know what I'm saying? Luther. Like I say, Najee Harris. One of the best top 5 running back in the league. You know what I'm saying? Probably top 3 arguably. But yeah, man. And then so the Cowboys defense got to be good. We already know how good the Panthers defense is. They had about Dante Jackson, Brian Burns, and them boys. So yeah, they good. So this is a really good game, man. Where the Panthers finally make it past the divisional round as the 1 seed, man. 3rd straight year. Where they finally make it to the NFC Championship game. I think they could. I think they will. And I'm picking the Panthers to win this game, man. I think it'll be a close game, man. 24-21, something like that. I think it'll be a pretty close game. I ain't gonna cap. Game winning field goal type scenario. I could see the Cowboys winning though. They're a pretty good team, but I think the Panthers get it done here, man. At home, and finally get to the NFC Championship game. Next, man, we got the Commanders and the Packers. The Commanders, man, just won. Same thing with the Packers too. They got Ra Thomas. Yeah, Ra Thomas scored the game-winning blur in the back of the end zone, game-winning touchdown, man. That was a good-ass game. So the Commanders, they finally make it to the championship game, man. They've been, throwing Trevor Lawrence a couple seasons ago, and just, what I'm saying, just being a wild card round, a divisional round, so they finally make it to the championship game themselves. You know what I'm saying? They got a good. I got them winning this game as well. I got the Commanders winning, man. They played the Packers, who made the comeback against the Eagles. We already know the Packers. They got the experience a couple seasons ago, back-to-back NFC champions, man. So yeah. So this should be an interesting game. But the Packers, like I say, Packers offense is not good. So the Commanders should have their way with their offense. The Commanders' defense should have their way. You know what I'm saying? And I think, and hopefully the Commanders offensively they could get points because I ain't got the Packers defense is good though. Packers defense tend to keep them in the game type shit. So might be a close game with a field goal scenario once again in this game probably. But I'm gonna pick the Commanders though. No, to win this game at home. Wouldn't be surprised if the Packers win though. So yeah. And then obviously the Panthers and the Commanders. So probably we're gonna talk more about that next. Once we get there. Once we get that. So yeah, man. Hey. Shit. Fuck, man. So, all right. So yeah, it's gonna be the end of the stream, man. Let me see what game. Let's take a look at the stats and awards. The wildcard weekend players of the week. So for NFC offense, we got Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, had a good game, 401 yards, 2 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? 6 carries, 44 yards. Amazing. You got the W. Amazing. NFC defense, Trayvon Diggs. Of course, man, he had 4 interceptions, a fumble recovery, 3 tackles, and a pick 6, man. So he was out there booking shit, boy. He definitely gonna have to do that against Trevor Lawrence, who tends to throw them picks. So we're gonna see. And then you got an ALC offense. You got Tommy Thomas, the rookie, man, 360 yards, 4 touchdowns, passes, man, did his thing. And the ALC defense got Josh 6 tackles and 3 sacks. So yep, top players right there. Let's see if any of these teams faced each other. So obviously we know the Chiefs played the Raiders twice. The Chiefs they rivals, so we already know that. First game they beat them 52-13 in this game. As long as I had a monster game, 329 yards, 6 touchdowns, no picks. Jeremiah Martin was not good. Yeah, he just dominated them. Tyreek Hill went crazy. I remember that game like it was yesterday. Dominated them boys. Lewis Thomas had 3 sacks. Chris Jones had 2 sacks. Mascot had 2 sacks. He just dominated them boys. Juwan Thornhill had 2 picks, and Javon Holland had 2 picks as well. Yeah, 52-13 dominated, and then the second come around, they dominated. I'm checking out this game. Yeah, second go around, they dominated them once again, 35-13. So Jeremiah Martin have yet to throw a touchdown against the team. Yeah, they check out the game. They pretty much just destroyed them once again. Lawrence Thomas 3 sacks in each, and so he gonna have his way. Chris Jones, Keith, yeah. So Lawrence Thomas had to do for a good game. So I got the Chiefs. Actually, I got the Chiefs scoring that game, man. Did the Bengals play the coach? Let me see. Give a nigga stink like that's their first time playing the coach, alright. Leave a nigga stink like a mothball, bitch. Heard man? Leave a nigga stink like a mothball. I don't know what the fuck that was in there. What? Green left? What a fool, man! I think it's in there, but you know you don't say nothing. You wanna go check? You know, yeah. Oh shit.
Let's be cool, right? We won't see nothing. We cook ain't going in the room.
Selfish. Selfish as fuck. Dirty bitch. We don't get no O's. Oh, shit. I'm streaming, I said that. I'm chill. Cowboys, they lost 27-21. They played in the regular season, they lost 27-21. Then we got the Commanders and the Packers on. I'm gonna go check, man. Waiting around that whole ass nigga.
I don't know. Shit, what I see Justin smoking back there.
Might leave one nigga stink like a mothball.
You know, Jay ain't gonna ask me.
JJ will fuck you up, nigga.
I poked it out. I poked it out.
JJ gonna beat your ass.
I poked that boy.
To fucking stink.
Poke that boy.
I'm gonna say that. I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna tell him what the granddaddy. Granddaddy had down the street with the cop.
I'm gonna tear your fucking leg off. Poor.
Bottom cutter. Pin your pinpoint away. Really splattered. On the wall. Paint the wall red.
You don't know how to spot or nothing, bro. You don't like that.
Alright, I'm paint the wall red right there.
Shut.
You had glitch. You had twitch, right? They go small ass dogs.
I hate you.
I stuck in the flat.
I hate you.
I'm gonna beat on them.
You beat on dogs, man.
Yeah, beat on dogs.
Your mom's a hoe, man.
Also,
Ryan, your mom a hoe, bro.
you know, make wash the dishes.
No way, Brian Burns. Oh, no fucking way.
I'll beat on Brian too.
Y'all, what y'all? Look at this. Dislocated wrist. When they in turf toe? When the fuck they got these injuries? Oh no, I got the Cowboys winning, bro. What the fuck? They missed their two top players. That's not funny. What the fuck? When they got hurt? When the fuck did they get hurt? They played the whole. Hold on, bro. Week 18, he played. When the fuck did he get hurt? He didn't get hurt in this game. He was good. It was fully healthy. And this whole ass nigga got a. Bro, what the fuck, man? That's crazy. I got the Cowboys winning. Cowboys gonna win. Cowboys about to win, dog. What the fuck? Once again, not fully healthy, bro. Wow. That's some bad luck or something, dog. You. That's in the stream, though, y'all.